So hello everybody. Well, I see there's 11 people in there. Did you see that right there, Tim? You ain't seen that on TV, have you?
No, I seen it on your page, and the lady told me to tell you today. She didn't mean to say you was wrong. It was just they grew up reading the story of Curious George. That's who he was hunting. Anyway, he said he didn't look really like that. Something or other. Anyway, I can read it. She didn't mean no harm.
Hey, I didn't know taking this she meant no harm, Tim. So hello everybody. Hey, Miss Baby, she always beats everybody in here. Hey, Larissa and Lori, Beverly, Linda. That means me, Ma, Tim. Hey, I finally decided to get on here. Another long day. So this is what the woman was talking about, Tim. We bought Curious George. It's this Where's Waldo thing.
Yeah, that's right.
As a woman said, there is a woman that said y'all was wrong. And I do believe she might be right. Let's see this. Las Vegas girl, I'm glad you're in here. Let me see what that screenshot said. I might sent me a screenshot last night. Oh, maybe I ought to ask Pamela Vargas. Maybe I ought to ask both of y'all. Because one of my girlfriends sent me a screenshot. It says, "Hi, Vargas. I know, trust me." I'm going to break this down in a second. I'm just reading the text. Been following you for longer than you think. Know a lot about every one of y'all. And what the hell is that, Las Vegas? I mean, what is that? I know a lot about every one of y'all. Why would you say something like that? If somebody sent that, she wrote that in chat. It ain't no big secret. She wrote it in chat. She don't know you. hey, what? Hey, what kind of stuff is that there, Vegas girl? You've been watching a long time. Well, if you know anything that we don't all know, by all means, lay it out. I don't want to be creeped out in here. Like we all saying you knew, and then you come up there saying you know all of us. I mean, what the corn hump?
You know, ANGS, says that ANGS B25.
I don't know, Tim.
She just got introduced to me.
Okay. I mean, like, so let me tell y'all, people like to bluff, and I've had some of that. Hey, you better shut up, or I'll tell them about you. And I say, go ahead and tell them, and then hey, I see what the dog's doing. Uh, like, have something on me, say it, and but then they might better watch it. They might better watch it. I just, I mean, I really didn't know if he's trying to fit in. They, I mean, you say you've been watching me a long time, and you know all of us. I mean, how come you didn't know Grandma? Well, I mean, I'm gonna let it go, but I don't know. I still don't understand what the meaning of that is. Maybe all these people do know me good. I ain't know if he's trying to feel like they are or what. I don't know what to think.
No, what in the world? What was that thing there?
So look here, y'all. There's a woman text me today, or flip it on the chat or something other, that we was wrong about where's Waldo. So it's back on again.
I don't even know what it looks like. I couldn't find him.
And I think she was right there, Miss Gladys. I think she was right. Yeah, we just call her grandma cause that's what when we was what's that about Wilkes County boy there? Reckon that's who that is? Look, let me tell y'all. See, when you like do some underhanded stuff and you get caught, and then something else happens, I mean, you automatically get the blame whether you done it or not, then you, and then they ready to, to get mad about it. But that's how it is. Yeah. Let me get all my words spelt right there. Do what, Dave? I think they say in Las Vegas, Mama's is Wilkes County boy. Yeah, I mean that. You ain't doing yourself no favor to saying you know everybody and all that, and then you was saying you was new. You know what I'm talking about? These women, all these women in here, they feel safe with me. Yeah, you was saying you was new. Now you're saying you know us all. You know Grandma. Like, don't you understand? Women like get creeped out easy. One of my buddies come over here today, y'all. He told me this woman called him up to come over to his house. 12 o'clock at night. They were laying in the bed. She said, I'm gonna eat myself in the morning. The man said, I hate myself right now. Just a little icebreaker there, you go. So, Tammy, see, Eddie Angel. So, look right here, Tammy, on the TV. It'll take a second to show up. Put my picture there where everybody was in this low was. And this woman got on there and said, that one, it'll change in a second. Right there beside, see that? See that red space right there, Tim? Right beside it. Uh, is got a yellow hat. And that's where everybody was saying it was. And I like to never seen it myself. Man, she don't know what Waldo looks like, though. Well, hold on.
I'm supposed to know what he looked like.
Yeah, I thought so, Tim. So I'm gonna show you what Waldo looks like. I'm gonna show everybody what Waldo looks like. All these women, trust me, all of them in here, trust me. And I want them to keep on trusting me too. That's what he looks like, Tim.
Where?
Well, it'll show up on the screen there in a minute. Yeah. There it is, Tim. You don't never remember me showing you them books and stuff? His face is like that in this picture. His face always looks like that. Well, she got to get up and go look at the TV now.
Take him off. Now.
Huh?
I want to look for him.
Oh, you want to look for him? Oh, okay. All right. Y'all, I was listening to Tammy's video today, just like y'all. And Tammy's actually rougher than me, y'all. See, Tammy don't play now. And I do know where the Waldo is, even though I don't see it right this second.
I think I might be standing in front of him. But if it's the one I think he is, he ain't got his hat on.
Yeah, I ain't seen it yet. And I know where it is, and I ain't seen it. Y'all, man, my stomach hurt all day, boy. Pretty bad, too. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So me and Tammy went over there and filmed the crash site today. I've already got it uploaded. I'll put it on sometime tomorrow. It'll be on Southern Ideas. We went over there and looked at it. Yeah, Tammy, y'all, that, hey, she's, I know everybody thinks she's a pushover, but she, she ain't, so that's why I like her. I like Tammy pretty good, y'all. As, as my nerves, oh, I see that comment. Man's my nerves because whenever I go to sleep and wake up, it ain't hurting. But like after I'm awake for 8 or 10 minutes, it starts hurting, like thinking about all that. Hey, team, okay. You can help me out. I mean, son, I don't know what it is. I'm kind of distracted or something. I mean, I might need to wipe my glasses. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Tame me down. Let me get this done now and I'll try to get back talking. And why they're still in that half moon lake? Probably got some wild woman with him. I might ride down there. I might need to ride down there and see if he's got some wild woman with him. All right, y'all. I got it fixed up for you. Timmy told me there he is. Timmy can't see in the dark. She told me the other day. She told me the other day to figure something out. And it took me about damn 3 or 4 hours, but I did figure it out.
Yep. All right, come on,
Hello
girls.
to Sophie Bear Paws. Hello to everybody. Glad to have y'all with me.
Yep.
We used to. Yes, Tammy don't have the memory I got, y'all.
I sure don't.
We used to. I don't know if we ever bought one, for the youngest. Seemed like we did one time.
Sophie says she found Waldo.
Half Moon Lake is shaped like, uh, a curved moon, like not really a half, like what am I talking about?
A quarter.
It's a quarter. It turns. Then is Waldo beside the lady in the yellow dress and the guy gray suit, gray suit line in front. Let me see. Hey, y'all, my picture here is so little. that I can't hardly see it. I'm gonna,
I couldn't see it good getting up there looking on the TV.
Waldo. Waldo probably got some wild woman down there.
He said he's by himself.
Different woman every night. Don't you just hate him? I just hate him.
Don't say that.
Everybody's having fun but old Danny.
Well, this is not a time for you to have fun.
I'm with the old ball and chain. Getting on to me about cigarette ashes. Getting on to me about everything. Where's the red green show? I don't know.
Well, I see the line and the lady in the yellow dress. But I can't say that I see Waldo.
And y'all hear Tammy okay?
He looks like the man sitting up there in the bathing suit thing. He just ain't got no glasses on.
I'm not good at this.
You see that thing that looks like an ice cream cake?
I've seen that ice cream cake on there somewhere today.
See the
went and looked
blue,
at this.
see the blue and white stripe building at the top.
Yeah.
See that man that looks like he's got a bathing suit on? Not the muscle man, but the little skinny thing.
Yeah.
That looks like him to me.
Nope.
I just said it looks like him. He's got a pointed.
Try again.
He's got a pointed chin.
Why they're having all the fun. Probably done went and run to some pontoon boat down there. Probably got the boat full of women and like, it ain't letting me in on it. See, you know. Hey, y'all, Tammy, she's been in a bad way, y'all. I know, I wasn't, I wasn't saying nothing to her about, uh, doing a video. And I'm not usually saying, girl, you gonna do a video? But I ain't said nothing to her, 'cause she's been in a bad state of mind. You know that I can see him just plain as day. If you know right where to look, you can see him just plain as day. And this woman, she figured it out, y'all. It was all wrong. I do gotta admit, y'all tell me about the man behind the red thing last night. I thought sure as the world that was him. And at first, I ain't joking. At first, y'all, I said, is there any way possible for this woman to be right and all of us be wrong?
She was very familiar with Waldo. Well,
Well,
it's got me. I just don't see him.
y'all, Stephen hit a ditch square head on. It would have stopped a bulldozer. And I kind of like, we're going to find out how fast he was going. We're going to find out. As soon as he gets able, gets the fenders off of that car, we're going to crank it up. We're going to try it. But I figure he was going at least 40 miles an hour. At least. Might have been doing 50. That car is real fast, y'all. I like fast cars and all that in there, but
Yeah.
that thing's
But it wasn't him doing it, it was the accelerator doing it.
all right. Well, Tammy wants me to tell y'all it wasn't.
I got a mic, they heard me. The yellow boat at the bottom.
The bear paws told me, look at the boat at the bottom.
Mm.
Bear paws must have just come in here. That ain't it, bear paws. There's a woman today texting and told me where it was. And see, I got the original picture. Well, you're looking at the original picture, but I could blow it up. Zooming in, and I will zoom it in.
Is he supposed to have them glasses on and that red and white cap on in that picture?
Well, let me see, damn.
Is that the picture that we supposed to be looking for?
I mean, I got to find it again. And wipe my glasses off.
I mean, it's just so little on my phone, it ain't even funny. My man in the yellow boat, I looked at that a while ago and I thought,
See, that's the one I thought.
but
Well, she was showing you where we seen it last night.
but it ain't. Oh, I can't get it to blow up on my phone.
They wind up. Here's what it was. The women cheap. Well, gosh, they can do stuff like it's better than us men. So they cheat. I'm going blind looking for you.
I am too. I bet I done got a headache trying to look for it. Like I say, it won't blow up on my phone.
The red curtain thing. Hey, every time I kind of watch his head a little bit, and every time I take my eye off of it, I have to. These people with one eye. These people with one eye.
I'm not looking no more. I'm just
You ain't give up already.
I'm just gonna wait and be told where he's at. Yeah, it's giving me a headache.
You know, last night when I had this thing on there, I didn't really know everybody was looking so much. And they was looking there.
Hmm.
I give up. I'm done. Oh, Gladys.
I don't blame you, Miss Gladys. I give up with you. I'm done too.
Hey, you did clean up. We're going to look on the big TV. I told you the women cheap.
It didn't do me no good to look on the big TV.
Bottom left behind the red curtain.
Guy in green jacket in front of him.
Yeah, they was saying that lady said that wasn't him. Because that's what we all said last night. See the guy with the buttons on his jacket.
I saw the line.
Somebody did see the man right up under the buttons. Somebody said he looked like drunk. He looked like he was drunk. I looked at him and started laughing. Because he does. Now, you put,
Okay.
if this was a beach scene and it had women in bikinis on it, me and White Earp, we found it like within a couple of minutes. One clue on. Look at the top half of the screen. The top half, not the top side, the top side.
Not the top side, the top side.
Hey, Tammy's up like that sometimes.
Hey, Sippy.
But she about does all kind of stuff.
I slept a lot today. I carried Stephen breakfast and went over there and we ate breakfast and then we both lay down on the couch and went to sleep till 11:15. Now I'm not sleepy.
We went out there to get in the car to go look at the crash site, y'all. And she said, go ahead, I'll be there in a minute. And I seen this. She usually got the door locked. I went to get in there and I seen this unusual looking item in my seat. Something I ain't never seen. But it looked like something I ain't never seen.
Thank you, Sippy.
And she come walking there and I said, uh-huh. What's this? She said, "Pass me these earbuds." It talked like she might be spying on me or something.
I don't have to go very far to spy on you.
I like to be spying on them. We went over there and said, even a little while. It kind of hard to look at him, though. I was looking and he didn't know I was looking either. Telling us about this tracking thing. It like you can track your uh your wife, your husband, or if you decide you want to pull something like what Waldo's doing, you can cut the tracking off and go ghost mode. Oh, here's what I want to do.
Well, it didn't do no good for him to do that because you done told everybody where it's at 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, like I ain't sure about the wild women thing. I said, you reckon you could put that on my phone and Tammy's phone and Waldo's phone and fix it where he can't go in ghost mode? They said, yeah, I can do it. So what I'm gonna do, y'all, is I'm gonna keep up what Waldo's doing and what Tammy's doing, and I'm gonna go in ghost mode. But it's actually pretty neat, cause
Hey, Earp, we don't know where he's at anyway, ain't we?
it's pretty neat because about every day I wonder where Tammy is. And let me tell y'all now. Let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all the first thing I do. Well, I do two or three things first. I look at the cameras and see if there's a car in the yard. And then I start looking for the dogs. I ain't joking either. If she's in bed taking a nap, you won't see the dogs. But if I see the dog sitting in there, I'll be talking about, where's Tammy? They know what I'm talking about too, buddy.
Glad I said show him to him that she's about ready to smoke 10 cigarettes.
Well, let's take a vote on that. I think one woman had it right a while ago. One woman had it right. I just didn't let her know. Y'all want me to show it or wait a little while and let y'all look? But I think one woman had it right a while ago. I didn't never look close enough. I think she had it right.
But to be perfectly honest with you, I done got to the point where I don't even care where Waldo's at.
Yeah, last night I didn't know it. I had it on here just talking and stuff, but everybody was looking, boy. Miss. So Sophie's right, but there was also another woman right. Also, you saw the comment there. She's right, but like I said, there's another woman said it a while ago too.
Let's show us where he's at.
Oh, I got 2 or 3 girlfriends. I want to put tracking on them. I want to put tracking on Tim. I want to put tracking on Steven. There's about 8 or 10 people I want to put tracking on. He said, I mean, it shows you where they at too. But that, that ain't nothing new, y'all. That's not a brand new thing.
Have I got to go back and hunt Sophie's comment, or are you going to show us?
You got to go back and hunt Sophie's comment. You didn't read it when I told you?
No, I told you my head was hurting from looking at it. And my eyes ain't doing right today.
Oh, Tim, I don't even think you can see it. If you're looking at that TV. It's behind the chat, Timmy.
Well, ain't that just lovely?
I forgot to tell you that, didn't I? Oh, I'll tell you what the woman told me. The woman said, look at the buttonhole. I said, buttonhole? But it's what you put your button in. It's what you button your buttons in. I thought you were talking about like looking through a buttonhole. I was looking everywhere. Oh, see that woman in yellow at the top, Tim? Look 2 people over.
Yep,
See the buttonhole?
yep.
She said it's a rectangular
I see him now.
buttonhole. There is Waldo.
Well, I'm so glad that chat got out of the way. Cheryl, there ain't no telling how he's liable to talk.
Yeah.
He's dragging. Ugh, I done started yawning now.
See what it is? I need one of them towels around my head. But yeah, y'all, Tammy come in here the other day and she said, I got something for you to figure out. And she told me the scenario, and I figured it out. And I told her She said, that's it. Like, I need a big Columbo, you know.
Now I'm
Hey, right up at the top, there's a woman with a yellow dress on.
searching for the stupid buttonhole.
He's
It looks like a zipper, but it's a buttonhole.
see the red background up top.
And the white poster board looking thing.
The red background.
Oh,
And I guess he's holding that zipper hole. Well, they're having fun. And I'm at home with the old ball and chain.
yep, you can tell that's him.
Oh, it looks like a red elephant. Let me look at that.
Uh, uh.
So the woman that found this, y'all, she's on the comments. I hear you, Miss Gladys. The guy we got working over here, y'all, Tammy's been on him, boy. And you remember when Aunt B brung Otis home? Had him doing all that stuff. He was in jail.
Mom, not that bad.
She's not that bad. She's never here, y'all. Hey, one time, y'all, I was driving through this neighborhood and I seen a car exactly like hers. Had a trailer hitch on it that I put on it. Exactly like hers. And I went past it. I seen that car
Excuse me.
sitting under the carport. I slammed on brakes in that roofing truck. Soon they wasn't nothing fit to stop me. I got all the way up there to the car and realized it wasn't hers. I come home and told her she better be glad. You know, I remembered something, y'all, about this Stevens wreck, something I forgot about. Long time ago, Well, it wasn't a real long time ago. But I had my truck parked up under somebody's edge of their roof, and it started rolling for some reason. And it was rolling without power. And it rolled out there about 25 or 30 foot. And this is to do with Stevens wreck. And it hit a tree, knocked the front window out, and it was just rolling. It wasn't with no 600 horsepower. It was just rolling. And I mean, it tore the truck up so bad. I had another truck just like it. And I had to take the cab off of that because it was a dump truck. I had to take the cab off of the truck, a driving truck, and put it on that dump truck because I had to have that dump truck. I think I still got that cab of that truck in the woods. But I mean, you know what I'm saying is, it was just rolling and doing all that. I mean, they wasn't no fix.
All right, get up,
Tore the
babies.
radiator, you know. I mean, it being it in. It burned it. Teresa said she was right.
Yeah, her and Larissa and Sophie and there was several of them had it right.
Oh, when Stephen was 12 years old, 11 or 12 years old, I told y'all that Clay threw a spray can against a motor. Old motor I had out there. And when it hit that motor, it busted that can and it took that can shot up in Stephen's face.
Good night, y'all. I love y'all. I'm out of here. Good night.
Didn't it?
I love you too.
And we had to take Stephen to get sewed up. And I mean, I was, like upset. He said, Daddy, it's gonna be all right. He's doing hurt. And he's telling me it's gonna be all right. Yeah, where that can hit at it busted it and blowed the metal out. And then where it blowed that metal out, it was real rough and sharp. And that's the part that come hit Stephen over the eye. It wasn't just a can. It got him, right where it busted. It turned around there and hit him. Boy, it looked rough, boy. Boy, it looked rough. And it's all spotted on his face. I mean, it was bleeding. Tammy come from work, boy. Boy, like she like had a fit, boy. Stephen told me it's gonna be all right. And Evan, I ain't never had no stitches. But Evan's had them quite a few times. Some fighting. And Evan went in there with Stephen. And I stayed outside. Tammy was running there. But I'm just up on the outside. Christina's like that, Tammy. Tammy said, Christine look at Stephen. Because he went over there. And one time I bought him something to hunt doves with. You know what I'm talking about. Uh, and it, uh, uh, they call it the hammer. Throw the hammer back. It come back and hit him in the eye. Well, I mean, there we go again. It kicked. He was little. It kicked. And like I say, there we go again. And then he was back out there a little while later doing it. Oh, that's what I was telling y'all, that he's actually tougher than me. I, if you see a man that'll go in the emergency room, in there with a woman to have a baby. Damon was in there. I was in the parking lot, and I didn't even want to be there. And my whole family knows I'm like that too. They all of them know I'm like that. I'm not better off at home. So see, Ed Hicks knew that too. They didn't. They got was gonna be a pallbearer. They didn't know. They didn't even ask me, but they do. Yeah. But I'm just kind of different, you know. I really don't know what I am.
Oh, they do not ask you.
Oh,
You see who it is?
yeah. I don't know what I am, y'all. You couldn't pay me to go in the living room. Yeah, I mean when Tammy had Steven, y'all, we knew that doctor had told her she was going to have a C-section. No, she in labor. And, you know, that ain't good. Oh, to be drinking and then sober up. And then you wake up and she's got to go. Good night. Well, I know that scared me to death, boy. I ain't joking, boy. That scared me bad. You know what I mean? I didn't know what was going to happen. I know there was another woman there having a baby, and they was, you know, the doctors. I heard them talking, you know. They was really concerned about that baby because that baby weighed 12 pounds. And, you know, well, he's trying to talk to the man. The doctor's trying to talk to the man. And I'm up there trying to talk to the doctor while he's trying to talk to the man. Ask about Tim and everything. And that 12-pound baby was born. And right up there at your temple, right up there, kind of a little above your eye, that baby had two skin marks on. Like I seen the baby the next morning, that big baby. That baby's head was skint on both temples. And and that was a big baby. And you know, after I seen that baby, temple skin, you know. I mean, big skin marks. It wasn't just no little size of a dime. It was big. And yeah, y'all give me a thumbs up, Miss Gladys here. I, you know, the next day after the heat was over, I really felt bad because the doctor was trying to talk to that man, and that, you know, that was a big concern about that big baby, you know. That was a big concern. And and you know, I mean, I remember all that real good. They brung the baby in there, which was Stephen, you know. And you know, like I'm real excited, you know. Tammy's up there going to sleep. And I didn't understand that. I wasn't always the master of disaster, y'all. You know, she got this brand new baby, and you know, hell man, she's sleeping. Hey, Tammy. I didn't know they had her medicated, you know. I mean, I didn't know all that till later. And at hospital, you know how people talk about hospitals, you know. They cooked us prime rib steak. Tammy, did you see this? And you know the nurses was getting all over me, boy. And y'all might y'all might not really believe me, but I really couldn't hardly believe they was gonna let me and Tammy take that baby home. Like I say, y'all, I wasn't always the master of disaster. And hey, you know, I didn't know that Tammy would have Tammy would have fought everybody there, you know. And he was a problem child. Hell yeah, he was, Tim.
He wasn't.
Yeah, he was.
Him and Christina both slept good at night.
I had a ladder leaning upside the trailer. I heard some up there on the roof. He's 2 years old and climbed up there on top of the trailer.
You better quit talking about my baby.
2 years old. I don't even know if he was two.
Of course, that is the truth.
I don't even know if he was two. I mean, probably what he probably wasn't two. And me and Tammy's in there taking a nap one day, and we didn't ever use the back door. Somebody come knocking on the door. They said, "Here's your youngin." Me and Tammy was embarrassed, but like hell, we didn't. The little joker wouldn't go to sleep. He done fell out the back door and was walking around in the yard. The neighbors seen him fall out the back door. Me and Tammy in there asleep. Yeah, y'all, I've told y'all a bunch of times. I probably still don't believe me. You'd rather me to be getting on to you than Tammy. Like, I really, not try not to make her mad. Because, boy, I seen her straighten a bunch of people out. And, her daddy was real gutsy. And I mean, y'all know I am, but, I mean, that might be where Steven gets that part of me that I really ain't. Might be. He went up there at the VA and her daddy was a nurse in this ward. They used to go up there and she would take, seemed like it was some kind of yogurt or something like that. And they'd eat yogurt and stuff. Anyway, he was a nurse on this ward. And he wound up being in a bed on this same ward. And Tammy went up there. And she didn't like the way he was treated. And some nurse made some smart ass comment. Boy, like she laid in on her son. But no, I never went. When they would have their little yogurt stuff. But don't you know she wouldn't take $1 million for it? Oh, Tammy really, she can't remember like I can. That was a funeral I had to go to, and it was a hard one. Tammy's trying to comfort me. Like Stephen told me, don't worry about it, it's going to be all right. But Stephen was smart in school, y'all. And you know that I actually wasn't joking whenever I was talking about the only fight they ever got in was over a Pictionary. You or when we played Monopoly, they was kind of something else. And it wasn't Stephen, it's Christina. Christina was the mess, and she's still like that too. And when Christina lived here, Stephen done moved out. Like, I'd rather be here any day with Tammy than be here with Christina. Any day. Christina, like, man, damn, I couldn't do nothing. I went to a bad funeral one time. I see that there, Sophie. I went to a bad funeral one time, and it's a friend of mine. And buddy, that's when I quit going. There's been a few I had to go to, but like I say, everybody that knows me, y'all, they know they know how I am. They all of them know. I don't know how they know, but they know. But I mean, I don't give a damn what people think. If they think I don't care, which I don't. I don't see the big deal anyway. I really don't. I heard my daddy talking about it before. Said it wouldn't be awful if nobody went to your funeral. And I mean, what the way I see it is, who cares? But that ain't the way he seen it. And when he died, there was a church full of people, son. Every seat. He was actually well known. It was actually, yeah, y'all seen these kind of people before that they's like kind of good to other people, but like kind of rough on their family. And it really wasn't rough. I don't mean to say rough. It didn't exactly treat Mama right. Didn't exactly treat me and my brother right. It didn't exactly treat us right. All right, here I am now. This is me. I'm the opposite. I'm not real good to my family. And then, you know, people riding down a truck down the road and shit like that. I mean, I I'm not worried about them. That's what that's what nobody never really knew about me. I'm not good to my family. My family is number one. And people like judge me outside of this house. And I didn't care that much. Tammy's daddy said, he told me that. He said, you don't care very much, do you? I said, no. No, I don't. But like my family, I was always good to them. Always. And I try to be too. I don't want my family to laugh of me, laughing me out of my parents, and just don't want one. Hey, y'all, I want me and Tammy doing, y'all. And she'd take her money and pay bills. She ain't never heard her complain one single day. But then, then I would have the extra money, And I always had big Christmases. Big Christmases. Always. I'm so glad I don't have to spend all that money no more. Name in school, damn business Hodges. like they gave me, you don't care very much, do you, Bo? I said, no, I don't care. He was picking at me, so he was messing with me. My husband and his family was judged. That's way because they fought and look up for themselves. They kick butts because they weren't. I'm gonna let them get kicked. People think, and y'all, I'm telling you, people think this. People think that I'm rough on Tammy. Shit, boy, that woman's got it made better than any woman you ever seen. Better than any woman you've ever seen. She can come, she can go, she can come and go. She can go to the mountains, she can go to the beach. If she wants to buy something, she can buy it. I don't give her hell. I'll let her do what she wants to do. And she knows it too. I mean, I told her, before that, like, I said, all women don't have the freedom like you have. I said, they are being watched. What time they come home, where they going, who they talk to, and y'all all know that. That it ain't like that. Sometimes I call her up and ask where she is, and then sometimes I just wait for her to get home and ask her where. Like today, she's taking him up. She come in today, and I've been asleep. I said, "Where was you at?" Grocery store. But I ain't asking like to check her out. Like sometimes, what are they doing all the time? Oh, she rambles now. I don't always have my freedom, but when I became free, I had more time for others. Yeah, I don't, I know people, men and women. I know men and women that try to keep their spouse away from their family, and I don't do that. Oh, and I never have. But see, your family, y'all, they concerned about you. And somebody that's being a stinker, a man or a woman, they don't want your family talking. you. And put nothing in your head. And I mean, I know some too. And I know a good many of them. We was there bowling one night. I think we was in Panama. And Steve and then hey, there's a bunch of us. And I seen these women that I was kinda outside. They had a place you could go outside. You was still kinda in the building. You weren't going outside. It was I reckon it was just so you could go out there and get drinks and smoke cigarettes and I just stayed out there while they was bowling. And I seen this woman and I was kinda keeping an eye on her. Kinda looked out of place to me. About every 15 minutes there's a man that come open the door and look at her. About every 15 minutes. Women don't like that shit. You're getting treated like you're guilty all the damn time. And I mean, boy, I know some people. I am telling you. I would turn over in my grave if Tammy was with them. 'Cause I know how they doing their wives. And I don't know why y'all women put up with the shit y'all put up with. I really don't. Hell, y'all lost your mind. But I know you do. But there's one woman over here in Georgia. She ain't being watched. And she ain't being questioned. And y'all have heard me say it before. I'm glad Tammy has me. Because I want good for her. And I mean, and, and I mean, she'll still have family like, I wouldn't, like say stuff like, I wouldn't put up with that son of a bitch. You know who they putting up with? Nobody. They are by themselves. Tammy has a good life. And she loves it. You know, she loves it. Yeah. All right there, Miss Cheryl. And thank you there, Bear Paw. Yeah, I've been for a lot where I got about aggravated about people messing with her. And, like, they trying to tell her. And to the point where I about got aggravated. And I don't want her to mess with. I could, I'm smart enough, y'all, to make her run circles and make her uncomfortable and make her have to take nerve pills and all that. And y'all girls have seen all that kind of thing. But I don't play with her mind. And I never have. I don't know why some people get a kick out of trying to make you jealous. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Trying to make somebody jealous. Yeah, I like Tammy pretty good. I like Tammy pretty good. I don't I don't mess with her. And I used to have this saying, I ain't jealous, but I can be made mad. Because I can see through bullshit. And I seen a plenty, not necessarily out of me and Tammy, but other people. You know what? I mean, think about that. What the hell? Saying stuff to try to make the other jealous. I mean, what is that for? Mom was right. You can't make that damn dog come sit in your lap. That dog's in her lap because that's what he wants to do. I guess it's that kind of thing like you catch a bird and you turn him loose and set him free. And if the bird comes back, they are yours, you know. I was watching Gunsmoke. Old Kitty got a boyfriend. Old Matt didn't never say nothing. He never said a word. He seen them walking down the street together and all that. He didn't go up there and try to jump on the man. And they people will do that. And to me, that's the dumbest damn thing you can possibly do. Oh, Stephen, one day he was talking to y'all. And I mean, it offended a bunch of y'all. Stephen said, let me, let's see, let me make sure I tell it right. I think he was talking about like not caring. Let them do what they want to do. The women. Instead of trying to fight and argue and all that. Just something like that. Some of y'all might remember that. But and I mean I remember it, you know. And he said, well, he said, good luck trying to get my mom away from my daddy. I think it might have been I could somebody was messing with the woman or something. That might have been what it was. If another man's up there like messing with and he sees it, not it. Because that's the way Stephen is. I remember that it was on his coffee show. Yeah, I remember it too. The woman can take care of herself. I think that might have been what it was, because I taught that to him. That's something I taught to him. Yeah. Yeah, he ain't never been treated right up Bear Paws. He really ain't never been treated right. Someone trying to accuse it. That's what it was, Lorna. I think that's kind of like what it is there, family. If another man messes with your wife and she goes along with it, just let it go because she's gone already. You know what? I think that's what it was there. I think that's more like what it is there, family Vargas. I do think that's kind of more like what it is. But I mean, I told him all that. You can't, a bad woman, you can't fix that. Or I reckon a bad man too. But they men, they get separated or something, they can't just snap their finger and get another woman. not like a woman could get another man. Hey, that's right, Tina. I mean, you know that without me even saying it. But yeah, I explained to Stephen, uh, that I got quite a few friends. And once you by yourself so long, a man's like this. Once he's by himself so long, uh, he kind of starts liking that kind of life. I don't know why, y'all. I don't know the answer, to that, but I know that I got some quite a few friends like that. Like I don't think why they're studying hunting a woman for marriage. I really don't. And I know this other guy, he actually gets along better by himself. And I know some more people too. I don't think I would like that. I don't think I would like being by myself. Now I'm good going fishing by myself, all that. But I like Tammy to be here when I come home. And I don't much believe in being by yourself. You know, that just ain't something I believe. Hey there, Jimmy. Tell me this right here, y'all. I got a good question for y'all. Why come no woman wants you unless you got uh another woman? Why come no woman wants you unless you got a woman? There's a roofer. He was a ladies' man. He said I get more women wearing my wedding. When he was married, he said he'd get more women wearing a wedding band than what he would if he wasn't. I never wear a wedding band, y'all. Mine's too little. And it's done been sized one time and can't be sized. I don't even know where it is. Is it the thrill of a hunt? Of the hunt? The thrill of the hunt. That means a challenge. Y'all understand? Hell yeah, you understand. Hey y'all, I want to tell y'all. Hey y'all, I mean it's getting pretty late. I don't want to keep y'all up too long. You know, I will say this right here, y'all. Man, I had all kind of great women after me. Great women, like good women. I ain't talking about no tramps. I'm talking about good women, boy. And I know what they are now, what their profession is. Some of them I lost track of. Women just like Tammy. Like good as gold, boy. Good as gold. But anyway, y'all, that's it, y'all. I want to tell y'all I appreciate y'all coming in here. And I like these little talks we have. And I'm glad y'all like it too. Don't forget, y'all, that me and Tammy went to where's the crash site where Stephen had the wreck at, and we filmed it. And I wanted to see it myself. So I didn't just go for a video. Because I probably wouldn't do that. Whenever I do go, I wanna. That's something I wanna do because I promise you, I will not go do something just to make a video. But I have it on Southern Ideas, and I'll be turning it. We actually had Stephen on the phone. We was over there because we was talking to him. When we was going over there, we was talking to him on the phone, and he was telling us some stuff. And I ain't even listened to the video. I don't know how good you can hear him and everything. Hey, thank you, Pamela Vargas. Get yourself some bait on your way to Half Moon Lake. Well, Rich said the fish ain't biting yet. But thank you, Pamela. That's mighty sweet of you and mighty sweet of y'all. Come in here and keep the old man. Keep the old man going. That's mighty good of y'all to come in here and be satisfied. So I do want to say thank you for everything. We've we've made this Danny S. You know, it's doing pretty good, y'all. I would have never believed it. I mean, when I come over here, y'all, I thought it might have been 20 or 30 people. But I want to thank y'all for sticking with me. You waiting on payday, Tina? We always waiting on payday, ain't we? Man, I tell you, I guarantee you, we always waiting on payday. Good therapy, Tina. Yeah. Thank y'all for everything. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. And like Red Skelter says, y'all, good night and may God bless. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.